Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Parquet. I am Seren Prince, here with
Man of Stage. And together, we are Bridge Boys Broadcasting. Welcome and thank you for tuning in. The last time we almost got into a bad situation, but we ended up meeting somebody who helped us out. I believe probably the second protagonist from the title card, I want to say.
Yes.
She graciously has invited us to stay at her place, which, thanks. Talking about paying it forward, all right. So,
Yeah.
We are on our merry way there now.
Kido-san guides me through the town. The flashy billboards in the downtown area are eye-catching, but the back alleys are more interesting than I initially thought. At several turns we come across a building. It gives off quite the mysterious aura. In terms of the location, it isn't far removed from the downtown area we came from. However, there are no people in the vicinity, which can only mean one thing.
It's eating people. Isn't this a warehouse?
入ればわかる。
Kido-san yawns as she opens the door.
ほら、こっちこっち。
Sure.
I follow after her.
Whoa. Whoa.
I know Kung Fu.
Most excellent.
There's a table and two sofas. I see a kitchen in the back, which means there must be functioning gas and water running. The steel frame of the building is mostly untouched, but it seems to have been refurbished for residential use.
Oh, I love it when they do that. Restore warehouses and things like that. Turn them into homes.
僕はここで暮らしてるんだ。あの2階の部分がベッドルームというか。
You just made me yawn in real life, bitch.
What was in the pancakes? Sedatives? Are you okay? You keep yawning.
And she's staggering on her feet as well. It's quite concerning.
ああ、うん。問題というのはまさにそこで。ダメだ。もう無理。眠い。
What?
Only a little kid would get tired this early. Actually, even then this is a little weird.
Are you sure you're okay? Do you have some kind of health condition?
うん。それは平気。でも、ごめん。もう、時間がない。
Quick, somebody find an outlet. She needs to be plugged in.
She totters her way to the table and reaches for something sitting on it. It's a machine that covers the area in the back of her neck and head to exchange data with her brain. In other words, a common BMI setup.
Which does not stand for body mass index.
She's fat!
That's not nice.
But why is she hooking herself up to a BMI now?
To back up her memories. Oh, it's like 51st dates, but with this. I hope I'm not right about that.
申し送りを作らないと。
Message in a BMI. To who? Mort calling Orson. Come in, Orson.
It looks like she no longer has the energy to reply. Things are only getting stranger by the second.
Says the man that is made out of many souls.
もう
We are
ダメ。
weirded out.
限界。
We are legion. We are confused. Whoa there. Whoa, horsey.
Easy there, girl. As soon as she removes the BMI from her neck, she lurches forward limply. The only thing that stops her from falling on top of the table is her trembling, weak arms.
Should I call him? That's me. Do you even lift, bro? Should I call an ambulance?
平気。それより、このメモリー、彼女に、ごめん。僕は、もう。
Whoa!
And not a second later, her head sags down like a ragdoll.
And there goes our second protagonist. Well, that was fun.
Well, shit. Without warning, she leans all of her weight upon me.
Kido-san, are you okay?
Despite having lost consciousness, she seems to be only sleeping peacefully.
What's going on?
At the very least, this seems to be a common occurrence for her. Maybe she really doesn't need an ambulance.
Not with these prices.
However,
Who was she talking about? Who is this her she was referring to?
I scan the warehouse, but there's no indication that anyone else is here. I haven't searched every nook and cranny, sure.
But I shouldn't snoop around without permission. Guess I'll wait for her to wake up. Whenever that happens... Oh, you know what? I didn't like that reading. Sorry. It's the Werewolves of London.
バックログがね。
It's one of two wolf howls that is in every soundboard ever.
Whenever that happens... Awful lot of wolves in this city.
A few hours pass and it begins to grow dark out. I haven't been programmed to be afraid of the dark, but I have been programmed with a crippling fear of wolves.
I didn't know it was ever something I was going to have to deal with.
Honestly, we live in quite a large city. However, Kido-san has yet to wake up. I turn on the lights, but it doesn't disturb her sleep in the slightest.
She's not getting up.
She's currently sleeping calmly on the sofa. Should I really not do anything? It's worrying she can sleep for this long.
You should have seen me in college.
I stare at her face scrupulously. Her rhythmic breathing changes. Could she tell that I was watching, perhaps? She wriggles her body and waves her arms as if trying to brush something off.
Oh, spider, get it off, get it off!
Her motions make her unwittingly entangle her hair with her fingers. Her thin fingers are entwined with her head, but she doesn't realize. As her arm slides down, her whole head of hair slips off.
What?
Nani?
Wait, it was a wig? Talk about a shocker.
Her natural haircut is much shorter. Still, the slight commotion does little to rouse her from her slumber.
Actually, hold on. She's the girl that helped me yesterday.
Now I know why she seemed so familiar at first.
She was someone I already knew all along. But why is she pretending to be someone else?
Oh.
You okay?
Huh?
Jacqueline Hyde. Jacqueline Hyde.
But in the future! She reacts with confusion upon opening her eyes.
誰?
Wait, what?
なんで私の部屋にどうやって入ったの？何が目的？
I assure you I am not a stalker, nor am I a bandit, nor am I any other unscrupulous person.
Hold on.
The wumbo in her glare is evident.
The wumbo in her glare is evident. The worriness in her glare is evident. She's eyeing me like she's looking at a criminal.
There's a theme in all of these visual novels. I don't want anything. You brought me here.
はあ？私が？
Yes. Kido-san told me I could come to this room.
翼さんが？なんでこのタイミングで？忘れてるわけないでしょうに。
She's acting like they're separate people. She had a friendly aura about her before she went to sleep. However, now she feels like a totally different person.
Eevee evolved into Umbreon.
Ah, one of my favorite Eevee illusions.
Although I guess with the purple hair it might be Espeon.
My actual favorite.
Fair.
The way she regards me warily and tries to keep a distance reminds me of a cat that's not used to being around people.
It's a good thing I have this can of tuna fish in my pocket.
She just starts licking it. It's almost as if she forgot everything that transpired before going to sleep. Actually, wait, that isn't it. It's not a case of memory loss, but something else entirely.
My name is Ibuki Kanato. I never introduced myself to you, did I?
うかつなことを言っちゃったか。
She heaves a sigh of resignation, a bitter scowl on her face. Eventually, however, she responds to me.
私は、茨城里乃。はじめまして。
Is it though? So, you're not...
お察しの通り、私は翼さんじゃない。
Ibaraki Reno?
I sit on the sofa and sound out her name under my breath.
Why do you always tell me this after I've read the line, damn it? Ibaraki Reno. Ibaraki Reno. Ibaraki Reno. Enigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
There's no response. I'm the only one sitting here.
とにかく、ここで待ってて。
Many seconds later.
Did we need a flashback for that?
We'll find out. No, we did not.
After saying that, she went upstairs. I decided to be obedient and stay put.
And she never came back down again.
Of course, I had no other choice, but I was also curious about her. After a short while, Reno comes down the stairs. Her image is completely different.
I mean, she's got...
Her hair is now short, shoulder length.
She does have a few little blonde bits.
In place of the fluttering skirt from before are shorts. And her slippers have been replaced by a pair of boots. She's a far cry from the Kido-san from before. Of course, the makeup is a large part of that.
これで落ち着いた。
So, you are that same girl.
何？
Don't you remember? You helped me when I was drunk the other day.
え？ああ、昨日の酔っ払い。
Guess you didn't recognize me without the rainbow puke below me. Let me thank you again for that.
あの後、大丈夫だった？
Yes, and my wallet is safe as well.
飲み物をおごった甲斐があったならよかった。
So, that blonde hair is fake?
ずら言うな。ウィッグだから、ウィッグ。いや、それより、なんでここに？昨日のお礼じゃないでしょ。気づいてなかったんだから。
It's pure coincidence.
The kind that usually only happens in games.
だっけ？
What a twist. Yes, Ibuki Kanato.
翼さんとはどういう関係？
She saved me when I was in a sticky situation. But a different kind of sticky situation as opposed to a puddle of rainbow-colored vomit. Ah, okay. I think I understand what she meant now. I might be meant to give this to you.
Suddenly, the gears in my head turn and I realize who the she, Kido-san, was referring to is.
I got a memory from Kido, and I believe it might be for you.
As soon as I hand over the memory, she puts on the BMI and checks its contents. It doesn't appear to be a graft, but a memory-based video message. And not a long one at that, as she removes the BMI from her neck soon after.
事情はまあわかった。寝耳に水すぎてびっくりしてるけど。
Sorry. For what it's worth, I wasn't expecting any of this either.
The message was just, "Help me, Baracarino, you're my only hope."
Now, how do you turn off the record function?
私の体質に関して疑問もあるだろうけど、翼さんに確認して。自分の体だけど、これに関して詳しいことは知らないから。
Is it because Tsubasa-san read the manual and you never got the copy and you don't know where it's hidden? Alright. What do I have to do in order to speak with her?
今日は無理。また明日になれば話すこともできるけど。
And then Merg? What's wrong?
いや、なんか胃が。
It's contagious.
She looks down at her own stomach, the disgust apparent in her face.
She hates her face so much that it makes her sick.
翼さん、何か食べた？甘いものとか。
Yeah, she had some pancakes and she doused them in syrup.
やっぱり人の体だからって、またそんな高カロリーなものを。
Her wording strikes me as odd. She said, "my body."
食べるのは仕方ないとしても、せめて報告くらいは。
Did she not leave anything about that in her message?
私が起こりそうなことは隠そうとするから、あの人。特に高カロリーな間食とか。
I mean, what are you gonna do about it? Punch yourself and be like, take that, you, me?
バレバレなのにごまかす犬じゃあるまいし。まったくもう。何？
Nothing. You just sound like good sisters having an argument.
姉妹か。あんまり姉って感じもしないけど。
Wait. So, I guess you'd be the younger one.
何かご不満？
Just voicing my thoughts. It's nice that you've mentally figured out who's who. Except for, I'm not voicing my thoughts. Saren Prince is voicing my thoughts, so... Yeah.
Hello there.
実際年上だし。
How?
She states as such without hesitation. I thought it was a simple case of split personality at first, but maybe it's not. It's not a splinter of the same person's consciousness. They really are two different people in one body.
Two people together forever.
Wait, don't tell me. The fusion dance?
Ibaraki-san.
何？
It's your kids, Marty. You gotta do something about your kids. Can we talk about the roommate arrangement that Kido proposed? I'll pay for my share of the monthly rent, as well as my own living expenses. So, please allow me to stay here.
なんか、急に推しが強くなった気がするんだけど。
I've already thought it over. I went to many real estate agents, but none of them could do anything for me.
身分を証明することができないからでしょ。翼さんから聞いた。
Even if they were willing to introduce me to Elisa, I doubt it would be a very quality property. You know, rats and cockroaches and common folk. Wrong game.
Wolves.
Wolves, so... I need to spend my money carefully, and I'd like to avoid staying at hotels for long. Ringing a little close to home there.
Yeah.
Thus, I came to the conclusion that your offer is the best I'll find in my current situation.
それは、まあ、そうかもね。見ず知らずの人と自分の部屋でルームシェアとか、普通は絶対言わないだろうし。
Clearly you've never heard of Craigslist. I know. I realize that you ought to turn away someone as suspicious as me, even if you aren't a real estate agent.
胸を張って情けないこと言わないでくれる。
Well, I have nowhere else to go. So, would you please help me? Please, the suspense is killing me.
She groans pensively. I understand her apprehensions very well. I'm asking her to live with a total stranger. I should dismiss the idea and excuse myself, to be honest. However, I now have a reason I want to stay here. I know what Kido meant, and negotiations are my thing. I have enough experience with that through my time at the company Ibuki.
Well, you were right about one thing, Master. The negotiations were short.
It's from one of my favorite movies ever. Come at me, comments. It's a skill I've owned well at this point.
It's okay if you'd rather not. I'll search elsewhere. Oh.
Sad face.
To be out in the cold, cast out on the street with nary a place to go.
With all the wolves.
All of the wolves. It's nighttime already, but I can still search. I can't figure out if I'm being melodramatic or not. I don't think so, but a choice was made. I'll be fine. The air is so cold out there that I can see my breath, but I'll manage. Okay, no, he's not being melodramatic. Well, no, he is. I'm not being melodramatic. He's being melodramatic.
Ira.
Sorry. It might even rain tonight, but I'll be able to find something before then, surely.
Ira.
The next person who comes and talks to me might end up swindling me out of all of my money, but that's just how the world is. One of my many personalities was an actor!
This just is like the other foot. Like, you get to basically do what I did in Kanato part, what, 5?
Yep. That's funny. I'm just negotiating.
それは脅迫でしょうが
Well, a rose by any other name.
しかも、一番腹が立つのは、それが脅迫として成り立ってしまう自分に対して。 見捨てて追い出したいのに、できない自分に腹が立つ。
I'm aware that I'm not playing fair. And I truly apologize for that. But do know that I am not doing this for fun. That I'm not just doing this for fun.
切羽詰まってるのはわかるけど、やっていいことと悪いことがあるっていうか。
I'm really sorry.
そこで素直に謝られると、なんかもう、本当にもう。
After groaning for a while, she sighs and droops her shoulders. But soon after, she raises her head again. Only to snarl at me, her lips twisted into a pointed frown.
Oh my god, it's my worst fear. She's a werewolf!
Ah!
家賃、水道、光熱費は折半。伊吹くんは1階で寝る。私の部屋には入らない。絶対に。
For all I know, we may not have that much of an ass to begin with.
変な気を起こしたらすぐに警察を呼ぶ。
Wouldn't dream of it. We don't do funny on this channel.
その他は、その都度話し合うけど、基本私に合わせてもらう。
Does that mean?
何？文句ある？
Not at all. So, does this mean you'll allow me to live with you?
ついさっき、人のことを脅したのは誰よ？
Okay, I don't know that subtle is the right word, but sure.
In case you haven't paid attention, our channel doesn't do subtle.
No, no. I know, and I apologize for that.
まあ、行くあてがなくて困るっていうのは、正直私も経験したことあるし、誰かの助けが必要な時ってのは、絶対にあると思うから、しょうがなくだから。
I know, and I thank you greatly for your kindness.
改めて言うけど、取り決めた約束事は絶対に破らないこと。
I will.
あともう一つ。私の体質のことは、他の人には言わないことも条件に追加で。
What condition?
What hump?
Kido-san obviously goes out during the day. And she knows about that girl named Nika. So she can't mean hiding Kido-san's existence.
You mean the fact that you two are sharing one body?
That's probably the reason they're living in a warehouse in a desolate area of the city.
Surrounded by wolves.
No. If they had neighbors, they'd get suspicious in due time.
I don't even know anyone to tell at the moment.
そりゃそうか。行くあてもないくらいだし。
I'll honor our agreement. I promise not to mention any of this to other people.
それで、そっちは？
Me?
何か言っておきたいこととか。
I'm not in a position to set conditions, though if there's one thing I could say. I look forward to living together. Hopefully we'll get along.
She heaves another sigh. Then, somewhat peevishly, she says,
よろしく。
You don't sound very convinced.
Finally, Ibuki Kanato's life has begun to change.
Everything's coming up Ibuki. I got an achievement.
Oh, fantastic. I wake up to unfamiliar scenery. The ceiling is high and the room is spacious. A renovated warehouse, hardly what one would consider a normal house.
I'm freezing.
There's no ceiling fan or anything. Even with internal heating, warming up this huge space is not easy.
Oh good, and we agree to pay for half of the electric bill.
But I've no complaints, despite what my other half says.
Hey, it's a valid concern.
There was little noise despite the proximity to the downtown area, so I was able to sleep soundly. But I think I'll need to buy a new sleeping bag.
Wait, was he not sleeping on the couch? Well,
I do not assume so.
I feel like it's like if you're gonna be downstairs, you can at least sleep on a couch, I would think.
I got one yesterday in a hurry, but it doesn't keep me warm at all. Maybe buying cheap things is more expensive in the long run.
A lesson in economics.
I zip my sleeping bag back up and look down. And look up?
You actually flipped them completely.
Yeah, whatever, keep going. At the end of the staircase is Ibaraki's room. I was told to never enter there.
But it makes me want to go in there so much more.
She doesn't appear to be awake yet.
Maybe I should report back. To who? Oh.
Miyoshi-san might be worried about me.
Hi, Miyoshi-san, I'm not dead yet.
It's early in the morning. I find Miyoshi-san drinking a fifth of vodka.
Hey, I remember you.
I take out my smartphone and open the chat screen for the only registered contact in it. I type out and send a message on the blank screen.
I'd like to report. Let me know when you can talk.
Surprisingly, her response is immediate.
私の方はいつでも、今でも構いません。
Excellent. I will call you at 3 a.m.
Why did she type glug glug glug? After seeing her reply, I press the call button.
何か困りごとでしょうか?
Many. No, I just wanted to update you on my progress. I'll send you the address of a place I'm living just in case something happens in the future.
決まったんですか?
Sort of. I know, but is it really that surprising?
ええ、まあ。身分証もなく保証人もいない。それで借りられる部屋があるとは思っていなかったもので。
And you didn't think to warn us of that before we left. Some friend you are. You knew I wouldn't be able to rent anything?
少なくとも難しいとは思っていました。私も一人暮らししてる身ですから。
You bitch. Then why didn't you give me any advice before I left?
外の世界のことを自分で知りたいとおっしゃっていたじゃないですか。いいことも悪いことも全部直接知りたいと。
Well, damn. That I did. I was naive to assume it would be so easy.
にしてもよく貸してもらいましたね。
Well, partially. A generous person let me live with them.
I give her a quick rundown of yesterday's occurrences. About my unpleasant night in the capsule hotel. And how I was saved the following day. I found Jesus that day.
I feel so much better.
And how the woman offered to share her home with me out of concern that something might happen to me if I was left on the streets. However, I omit any information about Ibaraki's condition as per our agreement.
And my nose grew 3 sizes, and the cricket on my shoulder was complaining the whole time.
Then I got copyright struck.
What? That's vague enough. The outside world is more exciting than I even imagined.
この短い間にもいろいろあったようですね。
Just one thing. It was too strong. I couldn't take it.
あれとは？
The Strong Max beverage.
飲んだんですか？
Yes, it's your favorite. I did. You'd better believe I did. And I became sick immediately afterwards. How the hell do you drink this stuff? What is wrong with you?
初めてですからね。お酒はやっぱり飲み慣れてこそです。自分の上限、飲むペース、好き嫌いの種類なんかを知ってから進化を発揮するものです。
That's not why I'm bringing it up. You should stop drinking those every day. They'll ruin your bodily health in the long run.
健全な精神で生きていくには絶対に欠かせないんですけどね。あのスコーンと脳をダイレクトに揺らされる多幸感、あれが全てを忘れさせてくれるんです。
You know, I'm beginning to think
It is 9 o'clock in the morning.
Our interpretation of her might be a little bit more on point than we thought.
I think it is.
Would most people call that happiness? I don't think so.
働く大人の味というやつです。
She's fucking, what's her name from Love for Hire?
I don't know. I just keep defaulting back to Katsuragi. You use the word euphoria. That word is often used to describe the side effect of drugs. And don't be a dope.
失礼、幸福感の言い間違いでした。
At least stop drinking them every day.
Yeah, she feels fulfilled of alcohol.
Uh-huh. The damage will pile up. You may regret it when it passes the bill later on.
はあ、もしかして心配してくれてるんですか？私を？
I can almost imagine the look of disbelief on her face.
It's almost like we can see it on the screen right now. I just thought I'd warn you since you said you drink them every day.
そうですか。まあはい、わかりました。一応気をつけるようにはします。
That doesn't sound very convincing.
急にすっぱり立てる自信はありませんから。でも気をつけてはみます。
Alright.
他に何かありますか？
There's something I'd like to ask you.
はい、何でしょうか？
I want you to investigate the research that produced me.
というと？
The researchers involved, research facilities used. I want to know what technology was used. I want to know if there are any others like me out there. I want you to see what you can find.
と言われても、研究はすでに凍結されてるって。それに私はただの秘書なんですけど、つてがあるわけでもなし。
I know. I'm not asking you to do anything illegal. I'll make it legal. Just dig up whatever you can. Could you do that for me?
The thought abruptly came to me after I met Kido-san. Are there people other than me born from experimentation?
Anybody who was a test tube baby.
I want to know more.
Click here.
できる範囲の中でということであれば、わかりました。
Thanks.
何かわかればスマホに連絡を入れるということで大丈夫ですか？
Of course.
承知しました。
Again, thank you.
調べてはみますが、あまり期待はしないでください。
I know. That's fine. Just do what you can.
わかりました。では何かあればまた。
Yeah. See you later.
Oh, it's her.
What?
It's her that's doing this, not us.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you were her voice.
Okay.
Right? Like you were her. So you take it from here.
Oh, this isn't gonna get confusing at all. All right. Persona change. After the call ends, I reflect on my conversation with him.
まさか私の心配をされるとは。
When he woke up, he didn't seem to have any interest in anything.
これも外に出た影響かしら。とりあえず今夜の晩酌は自粛してみるか。
Back to you.
Once the call ends, I hear a noise coming from a room on the second floor. The room, in fact. There's only one.
The room where it happened?
The door soon opens and out comes Kido-san. She leans over the railing, scanning the lower floor anxiously.
Good morning.
おはよう。
She's like that Pokemon from I think the last generation that has different daytime and nighttime forms.
Yes. She heaves a heavy sigh of relief upon seeing me.
よかった。リノ君は認めてくれたんだね。
You are Kido-san, right?
She's back to the long hair, or rather the wig. She looks down at me with a smile touching her lips.
昨日はすまなかった。説明しないままリノ君と交代して。
Honestly, I don't think it mattered. I doubt I would have believed you if you had told me. Also, thank you for taking me in. I finally got a good night's sleep.
そういうお礼はリノ君に言ってほしい。
When does she come back?
夜になればまた会えるよ。
Yep.
There it is.
Day-night cycle. Ibaraki-san said something to that effect yesterday. Does that mean they can't switch between each other at will?
Can you tell me more about you two? You change during the day and night. What are you two even?
ストップ。待ちたまえ。
Yeah, that is kind of a rude question.
聞きたいことがあるのは当然だ。でもその前に着替えさせてよ。
But you already did when the sun came up.
After she changes into her clothes, we leave the warehouse.
コーヒーと紅茶どっちにする？
I drank tea yesterday, so I'd like to try coffee today. Good choice.
もしかして初めて飲むの？ああ、でも紅茶も初めて飲んだんだっけ？
I only became interested in food and drink recently. I'm tasting most things for the first time. Like freedom.
そっか。
What is it?
いや別に。何でもないから気にしないでくれたまえ。
She says it's nothing, but her smile indicates otherwise.
味わえるうちに味わっておくべきだ。うんうん。
You seem really particular about your food.
食べるのは好きだよ。というか幸せだね。はい、どうぞ。
Thanks.
She hands me a cup of express coffee. The cup is so hot that it stings my frigid fingers.
Ow! Alright, let's see how this tastes.
It has a mellower scent than tea, I notice.
Interesting. What kind of coffee is that?
But the moment I bring it to my lips and take a sip,
すっごい顔してる。眉間がしわくちゃだよ。
It's so bitter. Weak.
いいリアクションだ。
she laughs next to me and I throw her a slightly charged glare.
一応言っておくけど、そのコーヒーが特別苦いってわけじゃないよ。
Seriously?
I used to see Miyoshi-san drinking coffee, but I didn't imagine it tasted like this. Coffee by day and strong max by night.
That's how you're living the dream.
What in the world is wrong with her taste buds? Is she okay? Is her brain completely rotted or what?
飲み続ける人も苦味は感じてるはずだよ。ただその苦味も癖になるというか、苦味の中の旨味に気づくというか。
I do.
I take another sip out of curiosity. Perhaps it tastes different now. It did not taste different. The bitter taste spreads through my mouth. I don't get it.
飲み慣れればって話さ。
Be it coffee or strong max. The world is full of things that elude me. Still, I can't just ignore what I don't like at first. I manage to gulp down the cup of coffee, and after that, we get up and start walking again.
That was really bitter. Well, never mind the coffee. That isn't what I want to talk about.
質問どうぞ。
Should we really talk about this in public?
確かに、人に聞かれると困るけど。
She turns her head and scans the surroundings.
この時間なら人通りもない。周囲に誰か来ればわかる。問題ないよ。
Okay. So, tell me, who in the world are you?
まず最初に言っておこう。僕は交代人格。リノ君から分かれた存在ではない。リノ君の体を借りて、僕、木戸翼は存在している。まあ、幽霊みたいなものだ。
She's the ghost in the shell.
She's got with most, babe.
Where's your real body then?
もうない。とっくに燃えて灰になってる。
Oh shit. You sound a little too casual about it.
結構前の話だからね。今さら暗くなったところで、体を貸してくれてるリノ君に申し訳ないだけだよ。
I can understand that. It would certainly be a shame if she was given a lease on life during the day, and all she did with it was wallow in misery.
The wig and the get-up are your idea?
それもある。でも、一番の目的は、リノ君と分けるためだよ。互いの記憶は共有してないからね。全く同じ姿だと、面倒なことも起きるだろ？
I'm also realizing her eyes are a different color, and I didn't catch if she had put in contact lenses or if that changes in the cycle as well. I don't know.
I don't know. That's a really good question. Like, I'm not... I didn't see when she took off the wig, if it changed then or if it is something that was later.
That's a good point. Well, and when she took off the wig, though, she was asleep, so her eyes were closed.
そして、お互いの自我をはっきり分けるための対策でもある。どこまで効果があるのかはわからないけど、まあ、保険のようなものだね。
What's Ibaraki doing now?
寝てるのかな？そこらへん僕にもわからない。昨日見ただろ？交代するときには、抗えない眠気に襲われる。気づいたら翌日の朝、リノ君の場合は夜か、を迎えているわけだ。
So, you change during night and day?
太陽が昇ってる間は僕に、沈んだ夜はリノ君に、体の使用権がある。おそらくね。
You're not sure?
これは副作用というか、弊害というか、予期せぬもので、意図した条件ではないんだ。
So that means?
It's said that grafting a personality is impossible, but that's only the general consensus. If the research is still ongoing, actually, in fact, I myself was born from an experiment to graft a personality onto someone. For more, tune into part 1. It wouldn't be surprising to find out that research which birthed me is still ongoing. If what I'm surmising is correct, then she would be like me. A progenitor of mine, in a sense. I'm filled with a strong urge to observe how she lives out her day-to-day life. That's why I was so intent on being her roommate. But I realize something now. If the grafting was intentional, that would mean that Kido-san wanted to live in Ibaraki-san's body. And from that I can conclude...
Are you?
本当は、リノ君の体を乗っ取るつもりだった。
Oh, this got dark.
Or is that a joke?
なんてのは冗談だ。
Okay, I was about to say. I have no sense of humor.
おい、待ちたまえ。そんな目で見るんじゃない。ちょっと悪ふざけが過ぎただけじゃないか。いくら BMI でも記憶の消去や書き換えは行えない。知ってるだろ？
Yeah, everybody knows that.
BMI connects the brain with the machine. But it isn't the type of technology which can manipulate the brain's functions however one desires. If there was any danger of that happening, they wouldn't have become so commonplace.
持ち主を押しのけて体を奪うようなことは不可能。 のはずだったんだけど、まさかこんな風になるとは、僕としても予想外だった。
At least their personalities don't switch when they sneeze. Wait, so what you're saying is...
人格の移植。それ自体は僕が研究していたことだ。
Yours was?
僕は幼い時から病弱だった。長生きできないと言われていたよ。食事も病人食ばっかりでね。だからかな。食べることは昔の僕になかった楽しみであり、今の僕の生きがいみたいなものだ。ま、生きがいとか言っても、僕はすでに死んでるんだけどね。あ、ここ笑うところだから。
I think I need to study human society more before I can laugh. Oh, by the way, Ibaraki-san was upset about something last night.
Kido-san directs a suspicious glance at me as she raises the cup of coffee to her lips.
Don't drink that, it's bitter! She was mad about your caloric intake.
いや、違うんだ。僕も別に美味しいものが食べ放題、カロリー取り放題なんて考えてるわけじゃない。でも、この楽しみを知ってしまうと、辛抱たまらないんだ。憎い。あの美味しさが憎い。
Curses.
It would seem that neither of them can interfere with the other's agency. I suppose there would be no need to communicate through BMI if they could.
とにかくだ。僕にもいろいろしたいことがあった。普通に学校に通ったり、友達を作ったり、寄り道して買い食いしたりとか。だから考えたのさ。どうすれば健康になれるか、もっと生きられるか。
And that's when you came upon the idea of grafting yourself.
肥料でない分野なら可能性があるんじゃないかと思ったんだ。
Well, good thing you didn't try powdered jade or mercury.
僕は研究に没頭した。
Well, then she would have lived forever.
Yeah, because it worked really well for the last guy that tried that.
文字通り命がけだったからか、才能があったのか。気づけば BMI 研究の第一人者と扱われるようになった。これでも天才児として顔が売れていたんだよ。まあ、売れてた顔は仮装でとっくに燃えちゃってるんだけどね。は、ここも笑うところだから。
I'm a bit taken aback at how you can speak of your own death so carefreely. But either way, you would need something to graft yourself onto.
機械の体に自分を移植するつもりだったんだけどね。
But prosthetic technology hasn't progressed to that level yet.
自分にできることはした。精一杯抗った。これでダメならもう無理だ。病気の進行もあって僕は研究を離れた。
Then why are you in Ibaraki-san's body now?
わからない。
What do you mean?
どうしてリノ君の体に同居させてもらっているのか思い出せないんだ。
Can you imagine just picking up a BMI and being like, oh hey, this is a recording of my favorite music video, and then you accidentally upload somebody else's personality into your body? Oops.
Yes.
And then a sitcom happens. Is that a side effect of grafting a personality?
それもわからない。何も思い出せない。ただ、 人格に影響を及ぼすことのない範囲で記憶が足りない。それをたまたまで済ませるのは楽観的すぎるだろうね。
So you think someone might have intentionally wiped part of your memory?
僕は欠けた記憶を埋めたい。これ以上リノ君に迷惑をかけないためにも記憶を取り戻さないといけない。
It's said that grafting a personality is impossible. But someone could have accomplished it unbeknownst to the world. A normal person might laugh at the idea, but I know better than most.
Also, I have no sense of humor, so laughing is beyond me. If that's the case, then why did you offer to let me live with you? Why would you let me in on your secret?
She managed to graft a personality onto someone. If this discovery were to come to light, it's easy to imagine what would come next.
Run, E.T.!
All her actions so far seem too careless considering. Not even just that she let me live with her, she even let me see them switch.
君が困ってたからというのも嘘じゃないよ。ただ親切心よりも罪悪感、罪滅ぼしと言った方が正しいかもしれない。
Guilt and atonement aren't the words I was expecting to hear.
特殊なのは僕とリノ君だけじゃない。そうだろ？
She stares at me with her round eyes. I don't think she's testing me. I can see the hardened resolve in that glaze. Glaze? I can see the hardened resolve in that gaze.
He hasn't even tried donuts yet. Wait until that happens.
No, I was like, actually, I've been thinking about them for the last few days.
Donuts. You know what I am?
知らなかった。でも、ちょっと失礼。
Ah, the electric thing.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
She grabs me by the arm. And then...
Ow!
Just like yesterday, a faint current runs through.
やっぱり、昨日も思ったけど、奇妙な反応がある。
It's like licking a battery. Do you have any idea why? By the way, don't lick a battery.
これはただの憶測だけど、僕は共鳴のようなものだと思っている。
A resonance?
伊吹くん、君の魂も移植されたんじゃないか？僕と同じように。だから似た存在を感じて、互いに反応を示している。
I guess there's no point in hiding it.
なら、やっぱり。
Well, I don't think we're exactly the same.
I tell her everything I know about myself. How I'm a prototype from an experiment to create a genius. And how I'm an amalgamation of a myriad of memories in one body. And how it didn't work as they expected.
Well, yeah, don't genius live in lamps?
And how I finally woke up as a result of the memory grafting onto this body.
That's why I don't quite grasp the memories within me.
それは、なんというか、ごめん。僕の想像を超える事実にちょっと動揺してる。いや、信じてないわけじゃないんだけど。
I understand how you feel. It's not an easy truth to swallow, much like that coffee that you forced me to drink earlier.
でも、信じるほかないだろうね。疑い出したら、 僕はまず自分の存在を疑わなきゃいけなくなる。
This is also why I so quickly accepted the fact that you were two people in one body.
全く同じではないけど、やはり僕の憶測は間違ってなさそうだ。こうして反応する以上、僕の研究は伊吹くんの誕生に深く関係している。
That could be a possibility, yes.
No matter how many memories you mishmash, it's not just as simple as grafting them and hoping for the best. You need a system to integrate all of those memories together. In my case, the memories of many were stitched together, but what do you do when you have a single person's memories? Do you section a person's memories and reassemble them in another body? That would match the soul grafting she describes.
だから、ごめん。
I think I missed the reason why you're apologizing. I don't know what it is that you did wrong.
そんな馬鹿げた実験が行われた責任だ。君を生んだ技術に僕も関係している。
I knew I'd find you someday.
馬鹿げた実験が行われた責任の一端は間違いなく僕にある。
I suppose what you said makes sense.
その反応、拍子抜けなんだけど。
I've never wanted to pin blame on anyone.
でも君はこの町まで逃げてきたんだろ。何のあてもなく元いた場所には戻れないんだろ。
Her words finally make something click in my head. He was born via experimentation, was used like a tool, and eventually escaped. That's what she thinks this is. Considering the nature of the experiment, I suppose that's not an unthinkable conclusion to arrive to. Well, I suppose the part where I was used isn't completely wrong.
I bear no grudges. I don't resent being born from experimentation, the technology used, or the researchers involved.
I feel the same towards that ex-director I fired.
That scrawny guy.
He was being unreasonable, but I didn't think anything of it at the time. And the takeover of the company wasn't from any desire for revenge. I was simply motivated to change the company for the better.
I didn't come to the city to escape from anything. I'm here of my own free will. I wanted to go out and learn about the world. All I'm doing is following my desires. I'm not holding anyone responsible for my existence. That isn't what I'm here for.
そっか。なんだ、そうだったのか。
I hadn't expected that she offered me to live with her out of guilt. Wait, does that mean what I think it does?
I understand that your guilt was misguided. So, what happens to our living arrangement now?
今さら解消したりはしないさ。
Oh, thank God.
僕の責任はともかく、行くあてがないのは間違いないんだろ？
No.
なら、放り出すわけにもいかない。リノ君も認めてくれてることだしね。
It relieves me greatly to hear that.
もし他にも困ったことがあれば、何でも言ってくれ。
In that case, I have one request. I want you to show me around the city. I still haven't familiarized myself with it.
わかった。 この町で暮らすなら必要なことだね。そういうことなら僕に任せておきたまえ。
She stands tall and taps her chest confidently. The tense atmosphere from a second ago is completely gone. She relaxes her shoulders and gives me a bright smile.
で、何食べたい？
I'm not asking about restaurants, I want to know the lay of the land. Actually, never mind.
I have no idea where anything is or even what's around. I could go from restaurants and branch out. From there, I suppose.
どこから案内するかな？おすすめのお店はたくさんあるからな。
You're slobbering.
おっと。
Good dog. Ibaraki-san will be mad if you eat too much.
内緒にしておいて。
Ibaraki-san's helping me too. I can't lie to her. But, well, there's nothing wrong with eating something for lunch.
そうさ、そうだよ、その通りだよ。てなわけで、今日のお昼は何を食べようかな。
That's an excellent question, but unfortunately, lunch is going to have to wait for the next episode.
Aww.
I know. I'm hungry too. I'm sorry.
All right, well, thank you everybody for tuning into this part of Parquet. We still have a place to live, which is good, so tune in next time.
All right, and as always, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.